Well, you guys, we all didn't grow up together. We all kind of met as adults, and I really wanted to give you guys a little window into what it was like to know a young Mark Ronchetti back in the day. So this little guy kind of reminds me of that. This is a kid in a mall. This is the kind of thing I would do. Little Hobbit shirt on. He has his buddies around. He's like, hey, I'm going to jump over this little waterfall area. Check it out. I got the shoes. I'm all set. I got the jeans. I'm ready to go. We're good to go, and not so much.
Oh,
so
no.
that's yes. No, he's fine. Trust me. There he goes. See. Look at him. Oh, just
at least he tried.
Is that what it is?
Oh, I don't know.
You're like, no, not really. Probably shouldn't have done that. All right, now, reason number one, by the way, that New Mexico is the greatest state in the union. Take a look right here. This is the South Valley this afternoon. Yeah. Check this guy out. Yeah, he goes up on his horse to the McDonald's.
Real?
It's like, listen, what do you got? Orders it up, throws it in the saddlebags, out he goes.
Where I come from, not unusual.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, come on. You're
from
from
the Wild
Wyoming.
West.
Let's be honest.
That is cool. I love this picture.
Just walked out in the backyard, shot an elk, and just dragged him in. Just went and did what you needed to do. Cool stuff there. All right, here's a look at what's going on. We do have winter weather advisories are not a big factor at this point, but freeze warnings are. So we take a look here, and we are going to see temperatures below freezing tonight. East central sections of the state, areas where we haven't dropped below freezing so far this year. 49 degrees in the metro. East-southeast winds at 9 miles an hour. Temperatures across the northern part of the state, 30s and 40s. Down to the south, 30s and 40s, even some low 50s as well. Looking at what's going on here with satellite and radar, we do have a couple of sprinkles across the southern tier of the state right here. Really, southern quarter to fifth in New Mexico. We got a couple of showers trying to get going. Not going to be a big deal. We talked about this storm, which is sitting to our south. It's slowly going to slide to the south. The bigger story for us is going to end up being a couple of different cold fronts. One comes in on Friday into Saturday, and another one comes in the beginning and middle of next week. So for tomorrow, we see a couple of those clouds hanging on down to the south. Otherwise, relatively cool temps, but not overly cold. We'll attach a few more degrees onto our highs for tomorrow. And then we'll watch this front for Friday night into Saturday. Now, as far as the impact of this front goes, a couple things. First of all, if you're across the east side of the state Friday night into Saturday, what we're looking at here is around a 15-degree or so temperature drop as this thing comes through. Now, it's not a particularly deep front that's going to spill over the mountains and come roaring across the state, but it will squirt through the gaps like the Tajaras Canyon, push in breezy conditions Friday night into Saturday, and we'll see about a 5 to 8 degree temperature drop here around the metro area. Now, if you're looking for showers across the area, we took a look at that, and it's looking like that's not a real possibility here. So it's going to be much more limited as far as precip goes. Now, the next cold front does look more powerful. That one looks like it could be a huge factor nationwide starting on Tuesday of next week. You're going to hear a lot about this, and we'll fully break it down for you tomorrow. 59 Durango, 57 Pagosa Springs, and 60 in Alamo. So plenty of sunshine through at least Saturday. Meanwhile, across the northwest, cold morning with a sunny afternoon and temperatures in the low 60s. Meanwhile, across the southwest, mostly sunny skies here and temperatures in the 60s. Again, you can see a few more clouds around places like Deming, Las Cruces, and Alamogordo, given your location. Same deal around Carlsbad and Hobbs. A few more clouds, but otherwise, we are going to see those clear skies from effectively Roswell northward. Meanwhile, across the northeast, mostly sunny skies here. We will see a significant temperature drop with that front into next week, or that second front anyway. 65 in Espanola, 60 in Chama, and 58 in Los Alamos. Down into the East Mountains, temperatures here for the most part in the low 60s for tomorrow, warming into the high 60s Friday, but then that cold front rolls in, and Saturday we cool down a bit. Meanwhile, across the valley here, we're looking at temperatures 20s and 30s tomorrow morning, and then 60s by the afternoon. You can see we stay fairly mild on Friday, but then we cool down a little bit Saturday. And as we get into next week, highs not escaping the 50s.
All right, Mark, thank you.